They say yesterday is history, tomorrow's a mystery, and today is a gift. That's why they call it the present moment. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how the past, present, and the future coexist simultaneously. They're all happening right now at the same time. You are in the future. You are in the past. You are in the present. So stay tuned. What's up, dreamers? Welcome back to my channel, Living the Dream. You guys know the vibe. This is where we teach you how to create your own reality through spirituality. So I'm sending you guys love, light, blessings, energy, and positivity. Let's jump into it. Today, I'm going to teach you guys how to time travel. So like I was saying earlier, the past, present, and future all coexist simultaneously. And what that means is all of that is happening right now. So in order to time travel, you must understand this concept first, because time travel is a real thing. The higher beings, the woke, the enlightened, they know this. That's why people are able to see into the future. People already know what's going to happen. And then at the same time, people could change their past and heal themselves. And in this present moment, this is where it all happens. So you see how that works? It's like a domino effect. It's like a big chain. One leads to the other, that leads to the other. So if you want to be able to, let's start with the past right now. If you want to be able to change your past and heal yourself and fix whatever trauma you went through in your childhood, in your past life, and just growing up, or whatever problems that you had before, all you got to do, remember, everything's mental. Everything's on the mental level, on the mental plane. So all you got to do is literally, it's so easy, it sounds so simple, but it's so true, is you got to just think about the time in the past. Because remember, our brain doesn't really know. If you guys know about the Mandela effect, our brain doesn't really remember everything how we think we remember it. So something could just happen. We could all get into this big like scenario, me and a group of friends, and a couple minutes down the line, a couple hours down the line, a couple days down the line, we're all gonna have a different perspective of that story and how it happened and what happened at what time. You see what I'm saying? So when this is happening, this is called the Mandela effect. This is because the brain doesn't actually really remember. The memory isn't that great. So basically, we're just going off of concepts and stories that we keep telling ourselves. And even if you guys play the game The Broken Telephone, this is why the game is so effective and why it works, because literally the memory can go just like that. So based off the stories we're telling ourselves is how we are going to live our life. So if in the past you kept telling yourself, I had a bad childhood, it was hard growing up, I never had confidence before, I wasn't kind of like, I went through a lot of trauma, this is why I'm like so antisocial, or this is why I'm not really confident in my life. If you tell yourself these stories continuously and daily, you keep repeating them like affirmations, you are creating a new you in the future. You are creating a different person in the future. So in order to heal that, in order to fix that, you must time travel to the past. So think about your past stories that you told yourself, things that you went through in your childhood, and rewrite the story. So for example, if let's say I had a problem with confidence, or a problem with, I don't know, growing up and just feeling left out or feeling alone or something like that, all you got to do is go back to your childhood, think about times where you had the friendships, you had abundance, you had people coming to you and loving you. You just rewrite the story. Tell yourself, I went through all that so I could be a better person. My favorite quote is, God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. So anything I went through in my childhood, or any traumas or anything in my past that I went through that I felt kind of hurt me, I would just rewrite the story and say, you know what, I'm happy all that happened, because it made me who I am today. It made me a stronger person. It made me a wiser person. It made me have the strength and the confidence that I needed to be a boss. You see what I'm saying? So literally, you just rewrite the story, recreate your reality. And that's what spirituality is all about, is, going through life lessons, going through karma, going through things that, it's like transmuting energy, turning a negative into a positive. So, and only in the present moment can we do that. Only right now can I think about the past, because the past already happened. It doesn't exist anymore unless I bring it back up in my head. So if I go back to that moment and I rewrite the story, now in the present moment, I will feel better about why that happened. You guys with me? So moving on to the future. The future exists because there are so many different realities. There's so many opportunities. There's so many parallel universes and things that are out there that can happen to you in this lifetime. So in order for you to be, you could be whatever you want in this life. If you want to be a hockey player, you could be a hockey player. If you want to be a professional bowler, you could do that. If you want to be an artist, a singer, a rapper, you could do that. There's all the options out there. Life is literally what you make it. That's why they say that, because you are a co-creator of your reality. So in order to get to the reality that you want, you have to first be decisive. You have to know what you want. Because when you decide, then you now are in this moment. When you decide in the present moment, you are now cutting out all the other options, and now you have a focus and you're creating that reality. You're on your way to that universe. You're on your way to that future. That's why they have homicide, pesticide, suicide, decide. So all these sides, you know what I'm saying? This all, what they all have in common is they are killing something. So pesticides kill like the garden. Homicide, you're killing somebody else. Suicide, you're killing yourself. When you decide, you are killing an older version of yourself. You are killing another possibility of yourself, what you could be, and you are now on your way to a new you. So that's how you create your future in the present moment. And that's why they say the present moment is a gift, because only the decisions you make in this moment are going to bring you to where you want to go. So if you want to be, I don't know, let's say a YouTuber for instance, or a social creator, you know what I'm saying, a social media influencer, something like that. You have an option every day. You can decide to create a video, or you can decide to watch Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Which one is going to bring you closer to your reality? The content creation, right? So that's the same thing. That's the same options you have every day. You can decide to do something for your future self, or you can decide to do something, you know, for your future self in another way. So literally, all you got to do is understand what you want, have a clear focus where you want to go, because that's where a lot of people kind of get things handed to them in life, is where they don't really have a set goal, or they don't have a set focus. So they're kind of scattered. You know, different events and things happen to them in life because at the end of our day, our subconscious mind is always working. We're always watching TV. We're always watching shows. You know, we're around friends. We're around family, other people who are influencing our lives, and everybody has their own opinion that they are projecting onto us. So if we are not conscious, if we are not decisive, if we don't know what we want, then automatically we are going to carry other people's beliefs, and our world is going to be all scattered. But if you decide and you have the beliefs and you know what you want, then I promise you, you will get there. That's why people who are famous and people who are like all those success stories that you hear, they were like laser focused. They like literally lived and breathed their profession. You know what I'm saying? So what you got to do is understand that the past, present, and future are all coexisting at one time. Go back in the past, rewrite the story. In the present moment, make great decisions. Make the decisions that you want to bring you to your future self. It helps when you write it out too, because literally all of this is existing at one time, and to create your reality, all you got to do is understand this concept. So don't make life happen to you, you make life happen. At the end of the day, this is your life. You're here on this earth. It's like a video game. You get to make it whatever you want. That's what the whole manifestation is. That's what the law of attraction is about. That's what spirituality is about. Is coming here and learning how to manipulate energy, learning how to master your craft. You know, everybody serves a purpose on this world. There's a million rappers, there's a million musicians, there's a million artists, there's a million people on social media. But what makes you unique is you have your own voice, you have your own song. You know what I'm saying? So don't think because there's a million people already doing it out there that you can't do it. All possibilities are there. All those possibilities and other people that are doing it are just there just to show you that you can too. So whatever you want in this life, you have to put your mind to it. Start taking the steps, going out and achieving it. You know what I'm saying? Taking action. Law of attraction. What's the word in attraction? The first half of it is action. So you have to take action in order to get what you want. You know, part of the law of attraction and part of manifesting is, yes, you have to desire it. You have to see it in your mind first. But at the end of the day, we're not like magicians. We can't just poof, think about it and it appears. You see what I'm saying? You have to go out and take the action. Just like if you want to go and manifest a new shirt in your life. You got to first go to work, then you got to get the money, then you got to drive to the store, then you got to buy the shirt, right? So you had to take action. You didn't just think about it and it appeared in your closet. Same way with your goals, same way with your dreams. You have to desire it, write out a game plan, and take the action. So I like to say this: your thoughts lead to your feelings lead to the action, and the action leads to the results. One more time for you guys. Thoughts lead to action. The thoughts lead to your feelings. The feelings lead to your actions, and your actions lead to your results. And what that does is it does all start in the mind. Everything is created first in the mind because we are part of one collective consciousness. So if you think about it, it's already out there in the universe for you to have. So the first thing to do is think about it. Think about what you want. Think about what you desire. Then you have to really feel it. You see what I'm saying? Because now you got to really align yourself to that vibration. How would I feel if I was to be this person? How would I dress? How would I carry myself? How would I speak? What words would I use? How would I carry myself? Who would I surround myself with? What shows would I watch? What programs would I watch? That's why they call it a program, because when you're watching it, it's a program. You know what I'm saying? It's programming your mind. When you're tuning in to that channel, that's why they call it a channel, because they're channeling energy to you. So what programs, what am I going to channel and tune into, right? That's the feeling. Then you got to feel that energy, and then you got to carry it out and take action. And only when you take action will you get the results. So right there is how you time travel, y'all. That's literally your past, present, and future all coexisting at one time. And the only way to get what you want is to go back, rewrite your story, and be in the present moment. Make good decisions that take you to the results, to the future that you want. Sending you guys love, light, energy, blessings, positivity. Stay tuned for the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video if you found this information helpful.